TOMz.
Alright, my gang, are you figuring it pleasure for us to adorn your screens? For this is Teenagers on a Mission, up at SABC One, where life and TV are one.
Absolutely, but first, it's Dume Guy, it's Dume Buffet too, with the biggest and the best sci-tech entertainment ever to hit your screens. TOMz right here, and SABC One, it's definitely gonna be a lit episode.
Yeah, boy, yes. So we have a lot of water on this earth, ne? Kodwa, say figure a water crisis. Why is this the case? With 97% of this earth being covered with amanzi, most of lamanzi have ikiwa. And ikiwa is not really good for our bodies, eh? You see? So, my question is, singakwazi ukupurify amanzi anikiwa na?
Sure, wona mbuzo ke lo obaluleke kakhulu ngoba siyakuthi kahle kahle lana eMzansi amadamu are enough us now to actually meet the supply and demand for abantu abamigratayo from other cities and futhi bazalana, and then the actually causes a drought. And it's very much important for us to actually supply abantu amanzi are enough. Which brings us to the question, is there a technology that can help us purify salt water?
So let us get right into it.
Tell them.
Rokopanale, an expert on salt water purification is sebetsa jwang. Ro sebedisa technology e kgona gore bontsha more water purification process. Re ka kgona jwang ho ntsha letswai ka mohara metsi in a cost-effective way. Re bone na ka post demonstration interview in mo Africa borwa e kgona gore thusa gore sebedisa water purification system e kgona gore thusa ka the water crisis mo naheng ya rona. Re thuta ka reverse osmosis re tlo kgona jwang gore thusa gore re tlile metsi a rona mo bokamosong ba rona. Ebile re tlo kgona bona na gore wena o hlalefile ha kakang ha re bapala the TOMz quiz.
Alright, Mzansi sesifikile futhi leso sikhathi la sikhuma nawe via social media. Namhlanje bafethu mina ngifuna ukwazi what are some of the home remedies in which you can purify amanzi? Let's see what you guys had to say on Facebook. Oqala ke siphethe uLindo Mkhize uthi ke yena you can just boil the water. Very nice. So wesibili ke siphethe uNomusa Mabena, and she says there's a scientific way that you can actually purify the water by using stones, cotton wool, as well as sand. Nice one, Buffet too. Very creative, I see. Please keep those comments coming in on social media. On Facebook, we are TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Right now, Asam is going to say too, and what they had to say. Alright, Buffet, we've heard what you guys had to say on social media. Right now, so Sinte Pantilana at DC Maribate Secondary School. Putami, Obani Kamalako? So do you think lana eMzansi scenario a crisis yamanzi?
Yeah.
And how do you think you can actually go about saving amanzi?
I think we could create technological processes whereby we can inform people how to save water.
I think we could start by recycling water and not using much water. Like when it comes to gardening, we don't use like fresh water, we just use the water that we use for something else. Lantamakona, it's in Shonguve block AA, we have water crisis. We can spend maybe 5 or 3 days without water.
What are some of the causes of the water crisis?
It could be the drought that we're experiencing and South Africa not being able to manage its water use.
Let me say, maybe not leaving your tap open for a long time and then there are droplets coming out.
Drought, lese ke se boletseng batho ba heba sa itse and then banwa berekisa fela ba tlohela pompo e boots.
I think it's the population of South Africa, because like when a country really babanchi, then water less.
A lack of water in its disadvantages is ninzi. I mean, there's hygiene, life, as well as health. So why is purifying amanzi so important? Let's bring in.
Reverse osmosis ke water purification technology e re go kgona ho sebedisa di semi-permeable membrane hore tlo kgona ho tlosa di ions, molecules le di particles tse kgolo ka mohara metsi. Reverse osmosis yona e kgona ho tlosa di types tse ngata of dissolved and suspended materials ka mohara metsi tse tshwanang le bacteria, ebile e sebedisiwa in both the industrial process and the production of potable water. In simple terms, membrane e leng ka mohara technology e kgona ho thibela di particles tse kgolo di ska feta e dumele di solvent molecules hore tsona di fitele hantle. Greeks and Sanskrit ko India ka 2000 BC ke bona ba tsibileng hore ho bedisa metsi can purify it. Mane ba sa tsebe ho arohanya between water with microorganism and chemical contaminants metsi a leng hore a skole. Ka 1500 BC the Egyptians ke bona ba ileng ba fumana pele the principle of coagulation. Ka 500 BC the Hippocrates ba ile ba fumana the healing powers tse leng ka mahara metsi. Ba entse seo ka ho fumana a practice of sieving water ka ho sebedisa filter bag ya pele e leng hore ba bitsitse hore ke the Hippocratic sleeve. Ka 1627 so Francis Bacon ke ena o leng a experimenta hore a tlo kgona ho tlosa metsi a nang le letswai ka mohara metsi a leng mo lewatleng ka ho sebedisa ntho e ba bitsang hore ke filtration. Process ya hore tlo kgona ho etsa water softening e fihlile ka 1903 mo leng hore di-ions tse sa batleng ka mohara metsi ba di tlositse ka ho sebedisa di-sodium ions.
Uma reverse osmosis isusa 98% of its sodium emanzini, as well as nitrates, chlorine, lead, and pharmaceuticals. It's the technological process to trust.
Ngicela kakhulu na siyazi ukuthi amazwe amaningi lala emhlabeni ajule kakhulu okugcineni amanzi ehlanzekile by using a technology ekuthiwa yini reverse osmosis.
Yes, but if treatment plants are still using mbani wesizwe to clean water, then sisangxakini when it comes to energy resources, hey?
Sure.
Got a Piogram Tech, right? They use their own waste material to make umbani in order to clean water. How awesome is that?
That is absolutely fantastic. Now you at home, let us know what you think, and while you do exactly that, we take a quick commercial break. So we're in the door. Welcome back, Mzansi. You are still watching the biggest and the best sci-tech show in the land. Lena Sebiza and TOMz. Mona SABC 1. We live on TV. One.
I'm so great.
Right?
So amazing.
So refreshed.
So refreshed. Now, Sanjika, we're talking about water purification, and thanks to izinto ezifana reverse osmosis, singakwazi ngokunokutrita amanzi aselwandle. Amazing.
I think this is actually a game-changing innovation. So basically, you're Futsi Bega, Lana Mzansi. Are you ready?
So ready.
I hope you're ready. Have a look.
Another day in the mother city, buffet to it's your boy C-A-double-D-Y pronounced Caddy, yet again running the streets of Cape Town. I'm reporting to you, buffet, and today we're going to be talking about something that's important for you and me. You know we're all about innovations, right? And today we're going to meet a guy who's doing just that. Without wasting any time, let's go meet him.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Good, and you? Welcome to Cape Town. My name is Tom. I am the marketing director of Graham Tech. We are a water desalination company, and we're based in the Strand in Somerset West in Cape Town. Graham Tech is basically a technology company. We've developed a technology that uses reverse osmosis to desalinate water. What that means is we take salt out of water. So basically we can make fresh water from seawater.
Rain replenishes fresh water streams. However, collects all of the salt and minerals that flows into it. An estimated 4 billion tons of dissolved salts. The ocean today probably has a balanced salt input and output.
Seawater desalination has been around for nearly 40 years around the world. There are 21,000 seawater desalination plants globally. So it's what people use around the world, especially in the Middle East, where there is just no water. They don't have any rivers, any dams. Without their desalination plants, they basically turn the taps off. South Africa is getting that way, and so it's now going to become something we are all going to be learning more about and hearing more about over the next couple of years.
Okay, so I'm excited to see the plants. I can't wait already.
Brilliant, let's go.
Okay, cool, let's go.
So Caddy, I'm going to take you through to our Research and Development Center where I'm going to show you this plant and hand over to Wesley, one of our young engineers who's an inspiration to kids in South Africa.
Okay, hey Wes, how are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm great. So Wes, Charles, this is your baby, right?
Yeah, this is the plant that I'm part of building with the technical design team.
So I want you to take me through the plant. I want you to tell me what does the plant contain, how long does it take the water to be actually purified, and what kind of equipment do you guys have in there?
Okay, so basically the plant will start with the intake system, so where we take seawater into the plant.
Yeah.
Then the first stage of the plant is called Pre Filtration, and there's two Pre Filtration stages. There's what we call the primary Pre Filtration stage. That is basically sand filters, but there's special sand in these filters. It's called a zeolite media. So if you can think of it, it's like people who have pools would know they have sand filters in their pool system, and it backwashes. And what the sand filter's job is to collect any sand particles, collect any mud that's in the sea, so it traps the mud and sand and what we call colloids from going to the membranes. And from the sand filters, the water gets fed to a bag filter. So bag filter is basically a bag where the water then flows through, and the bag filter cuts off down to 1 micron, so it traps any particles higher than 1 micron. From the bag filter, we go to a tank. From that tank, we feed what we call the reverse osmosis high pressure pump. So the pump increases the pressure of the water to the required pressure that we need to push it through the reverse osmosis membranes. These membranes then separate the water from the salt, so you generate what we call permeate, which is fresh water on the one end, and on the other side we generate brine, which is basically a high concentrated salt, and the high concentration salt goes back into the ocean, and the permeate, which is the product water, goes for post-treatment, where we add minerals again to make it much drinkable, and then we also correct the pH of it, and we take it through UV. So UV to kill any bugs or any germs in the water. Then it gets to a storage tank and it gets pumped into the water reticulation system.
Oh wow, that's hectic. So how long does that take? Is it like days? Is it hours?
So this is happening in minutes.
Really?
So we basically put through about 270 cubic meters, which is 270,000 liters intake into the reverse osmosis membranes every hour.
Wow. Okay, so Wes, let's talk about you. What did you study? Have you always wanted to actually go into this field?
So yeah, I studied chemical engineering at the University of Cape Town. No, I didn't always want to go into the field. When I started, I didn't even know what it was about. But as I went through the development stage at university, I got more interested into it, and I figured out what the whole chemical engineering thing is about.
Reverse osmosis ke purification technology e kgona go gutisetsa di-particles tse leng kgolo go feta di-water molecules gore di ska feta in a semi-permeable membrane. E sebetsa jwalo ka e filter a plant root kapa di-kidneys tsa rona batho mo leng gore e absorba metsi from our blood ebile e sia di-unnecessary ions ka mo morao.
So it's basically what we do is we design processes. We take natural resources and design processes to take the natural resources to something that we need at the end of the day.
Sure.
Joe, yaziyamangalisa what technology can do for ilizwe lethu. If only I could have my own pipe flowing from the ocean to room yam, yes? Endless purified water.
So you watch Makoka imali eshiswe ngempela. Speaking of which, I think it's very important for us as abantu ukuthi sifunde ukukhokhela the amount of water that we use.
Absolutely right. Can you explain, guys, what you think of reverse osmosis? Go on Facebook and we will see you after the break.
TOMz.
Alright, this is Boile on your screens. This is indeed Teenagers on a Mission. SABC 1, where life and TV are one. Has got me all types of thirsty.
Oh yes, and trust me, we are definitely going to be quenching your thirst namhlanje when abuntu, so don't you worry. Ngoba yazi with iGraham Tech technology, amanzi akumelanga kube into esiswelayo. However, we need to be extremely responsible and careful of how we actually use the water.
Absolutely right, Sia. Just one. How does purified salt water taste? And this is as it means, it says the purification system there. So but I still want to know. Maybe Caddy can find out for us. Let's go.
So this involves a lot of engineering, right?
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about that?
Yes, listen, we are basically a business of engineers.
Yes.
So for the kids out there who looking to get into different projects and industries, this is something you should study because water engineering is a big part of our future. We basically have engineers that design the plant from an idea or just a concept, and they will then design it on specialized programs with specialized process flow and engineering concepts to then develop a plan, a blueprint plan,
Yes.
which we then take to our operational crew and our assembly team, who then look at this plan and say, okay, I need the following steel, I need the following membranes, the flanges, piping, pumps, membranes, vessels, and they then will order the parts from certain suppliers around the world and locally in South Africa, and then they'll build it. They will then commission and test it to make sure that it's working.
Yeah.
And then we go and install it on site, and hopefully next to the sea. And it's got to be near electricity. We need power for the plants, and it's got to be close to a distribution network to push the fresh water into the municipal waterworks.
Okay. So there's a lot of engineers.
A lot of engineers.
Yes. So tell us, talk us through the team dynamic. How do you guys work? How many people are here? How many people work with the whole project?
There's a team of about 30 people here.
Okay.
Basically what happens is we get around a table and we discuss a project and what a client is trying to achieve. Like in Cape Town, they need certain volumes of water. We then put together a design of a seawater desalination plant that we think will work. We then basically develop this concept and design, and then we've had to apply it to tenders. So we then take that design, put it in a tender document and submit to the city, and we're waiting to get results of these tenders, which we then can go forward and build the plants and install them.
Okay.
Cool, Bafethu, namhlanje I've learned so much. Ngicela ukuphuza amanzi aphuma ku-ocean purified. Who would have thought? Otherwise, guys, we need those engineers. Sandinga, because niyazi ukuthi we're running out of water. Then I guess ibiza mission accomplished. Intona yakho SABC pronounced Caddy is out of here.
Alright, start is cool ngamanzi purified, amanzi anosawoti. However, right about now, I think it's the right time to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz challenge. Nalazi udaba, ngazala nathi kwinkundla zezokuxhumana, bese kahle kahle yiphi impendulo engicabanga ukuthi iyona. Ngifuna ukwazi ubani ozomanqoba namhlanje and isiphi isikole siyakusona. So, asingachithini isikhathi, let's play the TOMz quiz challenge.
Dumelang kaofela TOMz, la tsebo re le kgethehile haholo ho rona ebile le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode le leng ra tjhakela DC Marevate Junior Secondary School. La tsebo re re ikemiseditswe to have some fun with you guys ha ntse re ithuta ka lefatshe le makatsang la science and technology. Lights, camera and action. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? It's cool to be smart, guys, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And with TOMz by your side, learning becomes fun. Ntho yona re bitsa hore ke edutainment. That will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Let's and we did exactly that at the dance off challenge. The presenters started against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
So Bafethu indaba ihamba kanjena. Uzobuza umbuzo and the first team to press the buzzer will answer the question. You get it right.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz because we saw Team A winning the first round.
The answers B.
To the second round, a grade 9 learner knocking everyone out and moving to the next round. The speed round master.
Congratulations to Swami. Unfortunately, you guys have been knocked out. Thank you so much for playing. Alright, congratulations to Swami for making it through to the TOMz speed round master. Uzizwa kanjani?
I feel excited.
Very cool, nice one to Swami. Ngifuna ungithathele the exact same pattern there ungibekele kwenye indawo ehlukile. And angifuni enkulu on top of a small one. You have 2 minutes to do exactly that. U2 minutes wakho uqala right now.
Hello, all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Hutsiba man, you never go check a local school on Sahau. Our shame, unfortunately, how I got the pyramid puzzle run. Better luck next time.
It's clearly not working out. Khona la usirobe khona, so we have to disqualify you. But thank you so much for playing. Who do you want to say hi to at home?
I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my family, my friends, Nolazi, Tulu, Fundile, and everyone who knows me.
All right, thank you so much for playing. And thank you for playing at home as well on social media. Right now, goodbye.
IGrameTech idume ngokuphucula amanzi as well as the water purification system in order to curb the water crisis that has fallen upon us. Let us see what the future holds for the water.
Go sebedisa innovative technology with suspended ion exchange process. Unnecessary ions and ceramic membrane filtration systems. The focus shifts to integration. The advanced technologies that on the inline coagulation, change liquid to solid, absorption, surfacing of contaminants on filter, the advanced oxidation, the organic and inorganic material, the chemical reactions. Desalination technology water security mo lefatsheng la rona. Bokamoso bo seng motle bo lefatsheng la rona ba metsi ke yona ntho e etsang gore di scientists di be more creative ba tle le di innovative technology methods tse kgona go re thusa ka water purification and filtration.
Alright, kubafethu, this is how we wrap up inkqubo yethu namhlanje. Ngithemba ukuthi nifunde kakhulu ngendlela zokupurifya amanzi wethu, otherwise known as reverse osmosis, as well as the amazing place called GrahamTech that's helping our future look so much brighter.
Absolutely right. And cool bafethu, the conversation iyaqhubeka kwinkundla zezokuxhumana on Facebook, you're TOMz, on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1.
You can also check out our website yethu at www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMz.
Absolutely right, Bafethu. And if you cannot get enough of Usia, you can always get me on my personal Twitter account at IamSia_G.
And when you're bored with that, you can go to Instagram on Ubuntu_P, and we'll see you at the other episode of TOMz.
Hey, goodbye.
On the next episode of TOMz. A future tertiary education funding custodian Andrew. To contribute to educational resources. Educational funding to further their education. Test the knowledge of the TOMz quiz. Teenagers on a mission. Half past 2. SABC 1.